Wagwan, my curvaceous contemporaries. We're back and I'm getting through the requests that I've been asked to be making. So today, what we're doing is we're breaking down the kind of the chord theory and what I was thinking behind my previous Neo Soul video, which you can check out in my channel somewhere. And then we're going to make another one based off of that so you can kind of see the thought processes when it goes into like making something from scratch. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm not going to waste much time. Let's just jump into it. So we're in it. We're ready. I've got this janky keyboard bottom set up because I tried the second camera and it looked absolutely dead. I'm not really the best music theory explainer or keyboard player in general, but the reason I thought I would make the video anyways, even though there's loads of videos about the theory I'm going to cover, is because there is kind of like just one simple trick that Neo Soul players don't want you to know. Will change your blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but I was like, yeah, it was just like one kind of thing that I use, that I go to a lot, that like ends up putting me in the ballpark. So let's jump into it. So what was I thinking when I made that chord progression? Let's start off with that chord progression was in the key of G minor, okay? G minor looks like this. I want to know, when I played the chord progression, I wasn't thinking let's write something in G minor. What I want to emphasize is that the chord shape that I'm about to show you, which looks like this, is just a chord that I play a lot. It's underneath my fingers, so when I'm jamming, that's something that I go to, and I'm going to explain a little bit about that as we move further. But for the process of this, we're going to work in G minor. And the idea behind the chord progressions that I was making for that Neo Soul beat is that we can put any ninth chords, minor 9 chords, together into a chord progression, not necessarily having to follow a particular key, and we'll end up with something that sounds in the ballpark that we like. So let me break that down a little bit further and explain. So essentially, if I'm looking to play a G minor chord, I would start with my root note G here. I'm going to add the minor third, which is here, and the fifth, which is the D in this case. Okay, so this is a G minor triad. To get our flat 7 in this case, we're going to play the F. And the reason we call it a G minor 9 chord is because we're going to play this second past the G, which is in this case an A. So it looks like this. Okay? So I suppose the best way to think about this would be if you're in the G major scale, you can build a minor 9 chord by playing your first, flattening your third, fourth, fifth, flatten 7, and then you're back at the G. And then to get that ninth, you want the second, which is going to end up being a tone above, okay? So we've just built ourselves a G minor 9 chord, and actually this chord in itself, expanded out a little bit. This chord in itself is a chord that I play a lot for my beats and just in general. Let's move that and try and apply it in another place. So this is G minor. Let's see if we can do the same for D minor. If this is D major, we'll take the first note, flatten the third, fifth, flat 7, and 9. Okay? So here's our D minor 9 in this situation, and now we have 2 chords. We have this one. Now, the very, very cool thing that I did, that you can just do, is that once you know how to construct this chord, to get that Neo Soul sound, we can just play any of these ninth chords from any of the notes that we like. So, for instance, what I was playing previously, I think, was something like, we have our G minor. In fact, let's move to the next chord we constructed. And then let's move it down one tone to, this is a C minor 9 in this case, okay? That doesn't sound too bad, that's pretty cool. We have this chord shape, and we just move it anywhere we want. Okay, that's another one right there. So, and then once you realize that you can pick like any notes, it's just a matter of personal taste or personal preference, what particular sounds you like. So it could be here. This is an F minor 9. Bring it back. That could be one there. Forgot the notes. Okay, so that is the one simple trick. It's pretty cool. It gets me, I get a lot of mileage out of it, which is pretty awesome. And then one other thing I would like to show you guys to get exactly to what I was playing previously, which might complicate things, is just the particular voicing that I chose to do. So if we go back to our example of the G minor, it looks like this. What I like to do is I'll move this F from what we call an octave. So from where it is down to the same note an octave below. Okay, so now we're doing this, and then that very high A, that top 9, I'll move that down as well, and it will sit right next to that minor third, right? And that is literally the chord I played for the song. Okay, so that's the particular voicing that I was using here, and it's got a particular inversion name that I can't remember off the top of my head. Now we know how to construct that chord, and I'll tell you what I actually do, and I still do this now, and it helps, is that we recognize that if the note we want to play, for example, is a G minor 9, you see how that's in the middle there? What I like to do is I'll go, okay, so I know my flat 7 is a tone below, and I know my 9 is a tone above, right? I know my minor third sits right next to it, and then I just kind of find that last one with my ear, because if it, both of those sound nice. They sound nice together. Okay, so that's literally what I did when I was playing. When you saw me working a few things out in the video, I was like, oh, that could be that, this could be that. That's kind of what I was doing. I started off with my G, and then I think I went maybe to the C. See, that sounds not right, but we can work out why together, right? So we know my C, to get that flat 7, it's going to be the A sharp, a tone below. The 9 is going to be a tone above right here. Half step, and we just find this one. There we go, we did that one together. So now let's try and chain them together. We got this G. That's nice. And let's work out one more. This is a B, yeah? So I've got my B. We go a tone below, A, tone above, C sharp, D for that half step skip, and this next one we just find it. Oh, that's nice. That's not very nice, and I happen to know that's the one that we're looking for. I mean, not very scientific, but one thing that I want to stress at the very end of the music theory segment, if you will, is that just by playing through these chords, you learn to recognize how they feel underneath your hands until you don't have to always do the mental arithmetic to get there. So that G minor, like I say, I'm always playing in the key of G minor for some reason, and it's probably because I'm very comfortable there, so I'll be playing this a lot of the time. Same with A minor. Don't really think about that very much anymore. Whoops, got that wrong. So we're in it. So let's use that very same technique to try and make a new neo soul beat right now. Let's do that. So let's go somewhere other than G minor. Let's do something else. Yeah, let's go C. So let's build it like we did. It was something like this, wasn't it? That's it. And then maybe let's try go into A flat, G sharp, and that would look like, ooh, pretty. Where do we go? So let's try those two together. Ooh, we're on C. Now I'm hearing it right next to each other. I'm not loving it. No, well, I'm loving it. That's nice. Oh, yeah. But I was thinking we could switch up the beat, so. Ooh, that'd be nice. Let me land. Oh, major right there, it's nice. A little bit. 1, 2, 3, and. But I only need the first two, which is cool. See, I think we're already in the ballpark. I'm gonna see if I can find a more interesting sound. Not that I need to, but you know what? Let me try it on the stage 73. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Check. And then stabs here. Da. Yeah. Let me try this kick I've got. That could be nice. Every two. Slow it down a bit. That could be fun. I like the idea of something deep underneath that. That's cool. That's kind of cool. It's different. And then maybe, so I could do this by sample or I could use track delay. And I'm going to go with the sample because I want to be able to visualize it. So what you have something a little bit before. That's fun. That is fun. Bring that together. Turn down the volume. Send this to a small room and just see what happens. Just experiment. Ooh. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, that will be so much fun. Let me do the rides actually. Let me do the rides now. Stab with the kicks like this. Yeah, I said, don't walk around and find out and find me. I got people around town on the blind beach. I guess you never wanna lie these. Nah, said you never wanna buy these. Pull up the drum rack. 1, 2, 3, and. All we need is that actually. You see what my neck's doing? Ooh. Let's bring this back maybe a touch. Just rush the snares a touch. This alternating between a higher velocity and a low velocity is really nice in my opinion for groove. Bring that down. I love the shaker. And hell, I bought it. Might as well use it. 2, 3, No, I don't like it. I feel like it's ruining the vibe. Worth a try though. Let's run the bass. And I think if I put it in the second channel, we should still be able to hear me. I'm in the crap, I'm in the drop top, cruising the streets. Okay, I'm gonna play it standing so that we can see my bass in. Ooh, a little bit of slap bass. Oh, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So I tell you, this is a really, really old bass. It's got basically no high end. We move. Today we're sipping chamomile tea. No, back to green. So we're gonna brighten this up a little bit, obviously. Needs even more. Got a bit of noise in the back, but I think we'll get away with it. Definitely some clashing frequencies there, but yeah. I said yeah. And then I'm thinking maybe one lead line on the guitar. Whereas with my last one was very percussive, and I was doing a lot of this to get some additional groove. Now I'm looking for maybe some melody that sticks in someone's ear. There it is. Okay, check this out. I said the bum 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 bum. That's cool. Let's get this bad boy in tune. One more time, I said. That one right there was perfect. Oh no! My lead broke halfway through. Few things. First of all, my one-to-ones are still open, so if you want to grab a one-to-one, it's half an hour, however long you want with me. We'll just go through some of these topics. Maybe you want to go deeper, make some music together, whatever. Link will be in the description for that. Join the Discord and everything if you want to come join the family. We're all having fun in there at the moment, so that'd be pretty sick. And obviously subscribe and hit the bell, because I'm dropping like I'm actually on a bit of a roll. I'm doing like every 3-4 days at the moment. Like low key, things are kind of going well. So be part of that. It'll be wicked. And then as obviously the more things that come through and the more goodness that comes through, the more I can do these. So keep supporting. I appreciate it for real. Again, we want brightness. Yeah, phase it through. Double that up with some chorus. And then lastly, put it where I want it to be in the mix. Woo! Come on. Keep cooking. Add another EQ, cute. For that bandpass effect. 3, 4. Yeah. Add a touch of delay and make it ping back and forth like that. Yeah. She don't wanna know, got these girls. One thing that I'm gonna add that I've had an idea for, which I have to remember where it is loaded up on default. Can you remember the chords I played? Ooh. So here we're getting into this thing where we don't necessarily need to use the same voicings and all the same notes. Otherwise, we lose some of the benefit of the layering in the first place. So I might consider an octave up with this kind of voicing. That's nice, isn't it? Up maybe. I love that. I love that. Sweet, guys. That was a lot of fun. Let me hear it back. Yeah, man. Okay, once again, thank you so much, guys, for checking this one out. If I didn't explain anything very well, just let me know and I can go back and explain it again. Book a one-to-one with me. I'll dive even deeper. We'll do it all again. I've got some fire music ready to come out. I've got some fire videos ready to come out. So please subscribe, stick around, enjoy them, and we'll just keep them coming, man. Peace out.